I was going to say that hexagonal centered his shell.
Yeah,
that looks like the top button thing of the
it does. Which means he would be the same one who turns into that. It looks like.
But there's still enough about him where you could also say he doesn't turn into that.
It looks like he turns into that.
I don't know. He's like walking normal. He's chilling.
He looks entirely like he's supposed to turn into that. It's almost a discount Terapagos. So yeah, what's your best guess? You said. I enjoy the theory of every turtle being one of each type. I really like that idea too.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm getting screwed because like I've already been thrown certain theories. So like even when like pre-evolution, I'm like, question: is any of the Zygarde cells considered pre-evolution?
They're all his forms,
so they're not considered pre-evolution.
No,
that's where my mind is. That's why.
So you think this is a form of Terapagos?
I think it's just a piece of Terapagos. It's not a pre.
So your idea is that it's a piece of Terapagos?
Yeah.
Okay. So now look at the description for this. It says a newly discovered Pokemon appears in the DLC of Scarlet and Violet. Okay, so he's confirmed in the game. Now look, its splendid aura is reminiscent of the legendary Pokemon Terapagos. So they're saying, hey, this guy looks like him.
Reminiscent.
But this Pokemon's name and true mystery are shrouded in mystery. They're hinting that his name is not Terapagos.
Oh, hold up. Go back up there. So I'm going to read this again. Its splendid aura is reminiscent of the legend. It's reminiscent of Terapagos, but its name is a mystery. It's reminiscent of Terapagos, but its name is a mystery, which means it wouldn't be called Terapagos.
Its name and it's the true nature of what it really is shrouded in mystery. So it sounds like if we were to forward to a winter and we have this in our party, that it wouldn't be called Terapagos.
If it had a completely different name and they hid the name, interesting.
So about them hiding the name, remember when I was going through the different languages of what Sada and Turo found? So what if what Sada and Turo found was really this baby guy? And they made all their inventions using the potent power that just he generated. But now you're going to find out in the DLC that Blueberry found a big Terapagos, and they're about to make like hectic inventions with it.
Interesting.
Or like perfect the time machine.
So do you think it's possible that this thing in the DLC is in Paldea?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be so cool if like you went back down to Arizona, now that you paid for the DLC, right? You go back down, you know where that door is? Now you can click something and goes, it crumbled, then it's like a gateway, and you're like, I could go through here.
There's a different door also when you first go to Area 0 that's blocked off. So maybe you just go through that door.
Maybe.
If it was like 18 baby Terapagoses, maybe like as soon as the DLC starts, you go to Area 0 for some reason, and you find one of the babies crawling, and you take it with you, and then when you go to Blueberry Academy, like the baby's like sensing something with the other 17, you know? So you have like one on your side.
I really like that theory, right? The only problem I have with that is we already talked about like Nintendo being like you know how they design Pokemon, they take forever. Are they willing to design 18 different Terapagos?
No, he's gonna look exactly the same.
Oh, you think
he's not gonna be like icy and then fiery? No,
I thought he might look different. I'm like, are they really willing to do that? But again, you're right. If he's saying the name's shrouded in mystery, it could be like 16 of him or 18 of him.
You have no reason to say its name and true nature shrouded in mystery. Like most people weren't considering that he would even have a different name. So now you've said this.
My mind is going into some weird places. Like, could he be like, that's so dumb. I was like, could he be like futurized or like something?
That's a good idea. We'll get to that.